Well, hello. I'm not wearing black for a change. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today I'm going to show you how to do a few different things all in one video. Now this video doesn't have a plan, it just had art in mind, and I had loads of clay in similar colours and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do a mixture of everything that I can think of. So that is exactly what I did. So here we go.
say something that would change my mind. Gotta give me something, 'cause I'm not blind. And I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance. Wasting time. I don't know how to enjoy it. Every time you tell me it's not there, I suppose that we won't stand a chance. From my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving. From my hot California, I forgot how you looked like in rain. That's why I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good. You got me good. I keep on driving till it bends. Still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road tonight. Lost my head over my back between the jars and bottle jack. Just me and all the red lights. Keep on driving and driving.
Thanks for watching the tutorial. So I didn't really have a plan, like I said in the intro of this video, and I just sort of went with it. But the first thing I wanted to create was something that I saw on Pinterest. And the idea of it was just kind of like a 3D sort of art piece more than anything. It didn't have a plan, it didn't have a design. Well, it had a design, but it didn't really have a use. And even right now, it still doesn't have a use. But anyway, I'm going to show you all of the things that I made in today's video. So this is the first one. Now this is the art piece and I absolutely love it, but what am I going to do with it? I don't know. But I thought I'd show it to you because it's a cool idea and a cool concept. So at the back, it's got a plain piece and then a pattern with some mica powder. The middle section is very, very bright and very contrasting. And the front layer is also very plain, but it's got texture. The whole thing has got texture. And this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to create something that basically had a lot of texture and a bit of interest. So I'm going to show you up close what it looks like. Now you can see all the way through all of them, and I just think that is absolutely cool. You could do this with all sorts of things. And at the moment, this isn't anything. I might make it into a hanging sort of decoration or something like that. But I just absolutely love the concept and the fact that it's just different. I've not seen it anywhere else before. So I'm going to bring it nice and close in so you can see. So you can see all the way through each of the holes. And the idea is that you put them in the places that you want the design to show through on the other side. And I don't know, I just thought, what a cool idea. Now this is what it looks like from the side. So even from the side you think, oh, that's different. And you can get a glimpse, you probably can't on the video, but you can get a glimpse of the inside and the background of it. Now if you want this to stick out a little bit more, or you want to add more layers, all you need to do is add more kind of like balls here that are squashed down, and you can add them and make them thicker, and then they would stand up a bit more. So I'm just going to show you all the way in again. This is how it looks through all the kind of the circles, I guess. I was going to call them balls. They're not balls, they're circles. And then across a little bit and then down. I just think this idea is just really cool. Now, I don't know what you could do with it. Perhaps you could make it on a smaller scale and then make earrings out of it or something like that. But I know what I'm going to do with this. I'm just going to put something on it and hang it up, and it's just going to be art. But also for my new house, I'm thinking perhaps if I could make a really long one or a skinny one and then have like a selection or like a collection, if you like, all of them together. I thought that would be quite a good idea. So although I normally number them, these aren't going to be really numbered. I don't know why, so they're all different, so they don't really need to be numbered. But that's this one. Now I also did a background that I absolutely hated, and I'm going to show that to you anyway because that's what my channel's all about. This was done with white or probably translucent. I don't even know what it was. I like it, the colours in effect, but it was just too heavy, and I was going to use this as my middle piece, and then I thought no, I just didn't like it enough. But I'm going to show you anyway. So this is done with alcohol inks and then Posca pens on the top. Now the Posca pens will sort of be the black parts here, and in some places where the gold didn't work out so well, I just added some. So I'm just going to show you up close so you get a good look of all of the design. It is quite heavy going, but if you like this sort of thing, this could just simply go in a frame, and then it could be just a piece of art. Now looking at this on camera, I actually like it a lot better, and I don't know why that happens. When I look at something in real life, it does look exactly the same, but when I'm looking at it on camera at the moment, it doesn't actually look too bad. Now this doesn't have a use either, so ultimately I've still made it for the video because I thought, well, it's interesting, you're going to want to see what I made with things. And there was a comment a little while ago, they liked seeing how something didn't work out so well and how I overcome it, and I think, yeah, that's what my channel's all about. I like to try out things and then give an idea of how you could do it better, which is why I do a show and tell parts, and I can waffle about it and tell you in kind of real time what's good and what's not. So to me this is too heavy. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. I do like it, but it didn't go with what the other thing I wanted to make it with. So anyway, that's that one. So let's do the next one. So this is the Keyring. Now I'm going to tilt it down a tiny little bit because you'll actually notice this has got resin on it. So yes, I actually resined something for a video. I don't know how I managed to get this sorted in time, but I did. So I'm going to bring it in nice and close so you can see the actual design. This is just a printed pattern. Then I put some alcohol inks on it. And I think mica powder. I think mica powder went on it as well. And then I did resin it. Now the back looks absolutely different. I just let all of the colours kind of seep through just for a different look. But if you wanted to, you could make 2 of these, the front pattern, and then stick them back to back. You can either do that with liquid polymer clay, or you could do it with glue. So if you did it with liquid polymer clay, you'd stick 2 baked pieces together and put it back in the oven. Or if you wanted to do it with glue, it works just as well, particularly if you're glossing something or putting resin on it because the shine won't be so obvious. Yeah, you could do it that way. Gluing is quicker, but I have said on my channel many times that I'm not a fan of glue on the basis that it does look shiny and a bit nasty sometimes, but you do get away with it, particularly if you're glossing. So here's a nice close-up look of it again. I'm going to keep it in this sort of section. This sort of angle because it doesn't catch the light so much, and then you get to see the full pattern. I absolutely love the pattern of this. They are cake making decorations, so it's a long, almost, I think it's silicone, and then it's got a pattern on it, and I just pick the part of the pattern that I like. Pick the part of the pattern that I like. Okay, I said that twice. So yeah, I absolutely love doing this one, and these are all my favourite colours, so that's why I probably love it even more. Okay, let's do the bookmark next. Now I've made bookmarks before. I do love making them. They're just nice and simple, particularly if you have a lovely pattern. So this is the bookmark all the way across. I'm just going to keep it nice and steady so you can get a good look. Now there was absolutely no rhyme or reason why I wanted to do a bookmark, but I saw the pattern and thought, oh, what else am I going to do with that? I didn't want to make it into anything in particular. I just thought, oh, I absolutely love the pattern. And if you do get something like this and you're making something and you think, oh, there's a bit of the clay that you quite like, cut it into a strip, make a bookmark out of it, and then you've got it. Now I actually haven't resined this one or glossed it. I liked the matte look. That was fine, but I really wanted to keep it nice and simple with this one. And as I said, there was no plan, no actual kind of design thought with this. It was a complete accident, and that is what art is all about, accidents, and I'm taking credibility for the accident. So on here I just put some embroidery thread and then unthreaded them so they're a little bit more wild. Just did them like that, and then I've done 2, one either side. Now these are nice and skinny, they are bendy, so you haven't got to worry about putting it in your book. It's not going to be too tough. I make my bookmarks out of translucent or white, and they tend to be a little bit more bendy once you've baked them in the oven and cooled down, of course, and they do make an absolute perfect bookmark. So a little bit close up again so you can get a good look of the bookmark with this very unusual pattern that I will never ever be able to create again. So for the next one, now this is completely unusual for me because I don't normally make jewellery on my channel, but I thought I would just give it a go. Now the first thing that I came up with was this. Now again, this was just pieces that I'd cut up from the design that I had already. There are leftover pieces. I've got no idea how I'm going to edit this video together, but if you're seeing it, then I've managed it. So these are just little bits. I put them on a plain kind of like mint background, put them all together, and then you'll be so proud. I also resined this as well. Now, as you can tell, it's got a nice sheen to it, so I am going to point it slightly down so you can get a good look of the actual design, but I will show you some glamour shots at the end because this has just turned out really lovely, and I do actually like this quite a lot. Now this isn't my type of style of jewellery, but I'm sure there is someone out there that would love this sort of thing. I've put some beads here. Now these beads I made some time ago for a different project, and I didn't use them, so I kept them in a little box, and I thought, oh well, I'll come back to them, and this was the actual project that I came back to them with, and I absolutely love this. So all told, it does look like this. It's got the big kind of like pendant part here, and then this is all the way down. I didn't have enough beads to have it all the same, and I just literally thought, well, I'm gonna sort it out, I'm going to do what I can. So I alternated them because I didn't have enough beads for all the same pattern, but to be honest, because I did that, I think it actually worked out really nice. So I think this is about 25 centimeters, maybe 30 centimeters in length. It is bulky, it is chunky, but this is such a fun thing because it's beads and they're nice to sort of hold as well. So if you're not into beads for wearing, you could actually make like rosary beads where you could hold them and things like that. That would be quite nice as well. So for the actual clasp, I used one of these T-bar clasps, and it just means that they're nice and simple. You put them together, there's not much difficulty in connecting them up to the jewellery, and it works out just fine. So with the string, I actually used, I think it's a cross between embroidery thread and string, but it's quite tough. So that's why it's good for jewellery making. So I threaded them all on, and then I double backed them all the way down here, so it is doubly as strong. Now with things like this, I always leave a gap so they've got some movement, and the reason why you do that with big beads is because if you put them all on together, they become really tight and then the beads can break, or it just doesn't look very good if they're tight. So I tend to have a tiny little bead width just to give them a little bit of gap to move around. So I'm going to show you close up again. Now this one does have a lovely pretty back. Again, it's got some of the inks on the other side there, but it's also got the gold to match, and I made the beads to match as well. So I do struggle with kind of filming beads, but I hope you saw that well enough. It's one of my favourite pieces. I'm not going to wear it, but I really enjoyed making this. So I tried to pick all these up together, and I cannot do it. So this is how you make decorative art pieces with polymer clay. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hi and welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today on this video I'm going to show you lots of different things, and I don't know why. So I made some things and then I went into a bit of a side quest and decided to make some other things. And my dog is decided to ruffle up her bed, and now it's noisy in the background, which you probably didn't even hear. Shall I start again? Hi, welcome back to the Polymer Clay channel. So today on this video I'm going to show you how to do... I hope I'm not coming down with a cold or something. That would be rubbish. Cannot believe I'm actually filming. Today is still Saturday. What is going on? Although it's, I don't know, getting on a little bit now, and you probably see it's like, I don't know, 6 o'clock or something. Anyway, on this video I'm going to show you how to do for the ending. Am I going to hold up all these things? Probably not. This is the weirdest video ever. Thank you for watching the most weirdest video ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Is that a wrap? I think that's a wrap.